Chilling echoes. The world's most haunted frontiers in 2026. Welcome to a journey into the shadows. As we move through 2026, the veil between our world and the next seems thinner than ever. Today, we aren't just talking about campfire stories. We are diving into documented accounts and real-life case studies of the most haunted locations across the globe. From the cursed sands of India to the bone-chilling corridors of Europe. 1. The Forbidden Realm, Bhangarh Fort, India. We begin in Rajasthan, at a site so active that the Archaeological Survey of India (ASI) has legally banned entry between sunset and sunrise. The legend: in the 17th century, a black magician named Singya fell in love with Princess Ratnavati. He tried to bewitch her with a love potion, but she saw through his trickery and threw the bottle against a boulder. As the boulder crushed Singya, he cursed the fort to eternal desolation. The 2026 reality. Paranormal investigators recently used electronic voice phenomena EVP meters near the Gopinath temple inside the fort. They captured distinct sounds of a woman's bangles clinking and a heavy, dragging sound, despite the area being completely empty. Local villagers still report invisible markets, where the sounds of ancient commerce echo through the ruins at midnight. 2. The Doll's House, Sheerness, UK. Moving to Kent, England. A Victorian detached house at 7 Linden Drive has become a global hotspot for investigative tourism in 2026. The account, known as the Doll's House, guests pay to stay overnight. A documented case study from late 2025 involved a group of skeptics who filmed a porcelain doll move 45 degrees on its own. Horror. Visitors consistently report cold spots, sudden drops in temperature to near freezing, and the sensation of small, invisible hands grabbing their clothing. The myth says the house is a collector of spirits, drawing in the energy of anyone who stays too long. 3 Sukarmalda, Indonesia. In Jakarta, Semchadi. This mall was the site of the horrific 1998 riots where hundreds were trapped during a fire. The facts: to this day, the mall remains operational, but the staff refuse to enter certain basement areas after 9 p.m. The incident. In a well-publicized 2025 account, a delivery rider claimed to have received an order from a woman inside the mall after closing hours. When he arrived, the mall was locked and dark, but he saw a woman with charred skin staring at him through the glass doors. Security footage showed the rider talking to thin air. 4. The Gateway to Hell, Houska Castle, Czech Republic, located north of Prague. This castle wasn't built for defense or as a residence. Curiously, it has no kitchen, no water source, and no occupants when it was first constructed. The myth: it was built specifically to cover a bottomless pit, gateway to hell, from which winged, demonic creatures were said to emerge. The case study. In early 2026, a thermal imaging team captured a human-shaped silhouette standing in the chapel, which is built directly over the hall. The entity remained stationary for 10 minutes, showing a temperature of -5 degrees Celsius, while the room itself was a steady 18 degrees Celsius. 5. The Death Road of Dao Hill, India. Back to the mist-covered hills of Kurseong, West Bengal. The dense pine forests of Dao Hill house a boarding school with a dark reputation, the Headless Boy. Numerous forest rangers have reported a headless boy walking along the death road. between the school and the forest office. The account. A local trekker in 2025 filed a report claiming he was followed by the sound of footsteps for 2 miles. When he turned around, he saw a young boy's figure vanish into a tree. Those who witnessed the boy are said to be marked by bad luck or psychological distress shortly after. Conclusion: the living history of ghosts, whether it is the ancient curses of Bhangarh or the tragic echoes of Jakarta. These locations remind us that history doesn't always stay in the past. These accounts are supported by thousands of witnesses, modern technology, and the undeniable heaviness felt by anyone brave enough to visit. What do you think? Is it all just magnetic fields and suggestible minds, or are some places truly stained by the events of the past? Have you ever had a paranormal encounter that you couldn't explain? Share your stories in the comments below. We read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world's most haunted frontiers, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. We release new, investigative narratives every week. Stay curious and stay safe.